Hello and welcome to RC. This is a semi-unboxing, review and build, although I'm not going to take you through the stage by stage build. I'm going to unbox it, build it, then show you it built, of my brand new 1/10 scale trailer. Now this is a copy of the RC4 drive Big Dog 1/10 trailer, which is quite expensive if you buy the real thing. It varies. I mean, I think I've seen it for nearly £200, depending on where you get it from. So it is quite expensive. How much did I pay? Well, in the UK, £53 on eBay. It's the cheapest I've seen this. Normally on eBay, I've been watching them for about a year. They go from 65 to 100 sometimes, again depending on which seller you get it from, but I think that is a bargain, so I saw it and snapped it up. Now the purpose of this is going to be to not only use it for the 1/10 rigs, but also to put my MC6 on it. My dinky trailer, which is 3D printed, cannot take the MC6, it just bows in the middle. Now the MC6 is too big for this. Most of the rear axle comes off the back of the trailer. Now that will probably look a bit silly. Andrew will be mocking me constantly, but I can't afford, I'm not prepared to pay the £800 for the mammoth trailer to put the MC6 on. It's just no. And the other option is to buy the much bigger version of this, but that's just ridiculously large. So it'll look a bit silly, but it's sturdy and it's really well made. So let's just go through this. I am really impressed with this. I mean, even if you pay £70, it's such good value for money. It's got leaf springs, you've got a cross axle that goes over here. It's just really well made. There's magnets in here that you can put the ramps on, which I will show you in action once the build is done. It's just impressive. It's great. I'm over the moon. So, without further ado, let's unbox the rest. And I'll just show you the box for now. It come like this, really well packaged. Again, £53. You really cannot complain. I'm over the moon with it. You know, absolutely superb. So let's take that away. So in here we have got 4 beadlock wheels, and with some quite substantial foams in them. You can see one of the screws has come out. It's actually rolling around in the bag somewhere. I saw it yesterday. So let's put that away and to one side. So I will need to fix that, but if that's the only problem, then I'm not going to complain. You've got here the metal ramps, the wheel ramps. Obviously both are the same, but they just slide in. So they're really nicely made. Okay, let's get the scissors. So here we have the cross axles. So they just look fairly simple underneath the trailer, and then you secure the wheels either end. What else have we got in here? We have got leaf springs, so it's got some form of suspension, which is better than none. We have a couple of brackets and some nuts and bolts. Nothing too exciting there. In here we have what I believe is the box for the battery. Yes, this has got lighting. It comes with lighting and a little switch. So it's got lights all the way down the side of the trailer. If I grab the trailer, I believe they go in here. And there's ones down the side, both sides, and then at the back as well. Camera can't focus, but that's pretty nifty. Quite like that. So in here we have got the A-frame. Again, the whole thing is metal. We have then here got the mud guards, or wheel arches, go over the wheels and tyres. Again, nice touch, all metal. I mean, for £50, you really can't go wrong. I am really pleased. So here's the lighting kit. let's have a quick look at this. So it's a bit of a rushed unboxing, I know, but I'm trying not to make the video too long. And also I'm going to extend the build on this as well, well, after the build. These are more nuts and bolts here. I believe here we have the tow hitch as well. Goes on the end of the A-frame. And then we have the LED lighting system. So the little LEDs that plug into the holes, and then looks like AAA batteries, and then your little switch that mounts up on the trailer. I mean, overall, that's amazing. We have instructions here. I haven't looked at these before now. Fairly self-explanatory. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to put it together. So I shall get it built and do a quick jump cut so you can see what it looks like. A trailer, surprisingly enough. But yes, so I'm very excited about it. I love trailers, and they just add to the scale thing for me. Maybe not if your MC6 is hanging off the back, but I'll try and deal with that. You know, I might have to put something on the back here to try and support it a little bit better. But for £50 you really can't beat that. And again, I'm not paying silly money for a big trailer that is 1.6 metres long. I love the trailer, don't get me wrong, so that's not a criticism. It's just I'm not rich enough, so this is the best compromise for me. So, quick jump cut. It might even be on a different day depending on how long it takes me to build it, but we shall progress and let's have a look. And as if by magic, we have a trailer. The instructions were a bit questionable. Okay, but, you know, they weren't the best to follow, so a lot of it you have to figure out for yourself, but it's not too bad. It's not a complicated thing to build. But I think it looks absolutely lovely, especially again for the price. You know, this is easily a £100 trailer in my opinion, the way it's built, and compared to general other things that you buy and, you know, value for money in RC. Very impressed. Everything works with it. You've got a little steady stand here which you can lower and raise. We have lights, so let's switch those on. You're probably not going to be able to see them very well, but yes, we've got a yellow light at the front and a red light at the back. We've also got a red light each side at the back. The lighting was fairly easy to install. Well, they also flash, should you wish to use that option. Pretty funky. And you get this little box here for all the electrics. It runs on AAA batteries. I conformal coated everything because our trailers, well, our stuff does get run in mud and water, so we'll see if they last. Fingers crossed they will. The MC6 does go on it. It does, as I suspected, hang off the rear axle, mostly hangs off the back. I did drive it on yesterday. I will put up a clip of that after I'd finished building it. And yeah, it's too big, obviously, but again, as I explained earlier in the video, that I can't justify the cost just to drag that around, so it will do. It's a good compromise in my opinion. So let's look at the ramps. They are pretty cool. There's magnets on the underside, so let's have a look. As you can see here, so it stops it. It just helps them stay in, so they don't rattle around, which is, you know, a nice touch. There's a through axle here, and turn it over as you can see it all. Yeah, there's a through axle. There is some form of suspension. It's quite stiff even with these bolts undone, so there's enough flex. But yeah, pretty awesome. It's well built, feels quite sturdy. Hopefully the MC6 won't break it. So let's put the ramps down so you can have a look. Under the ramps there is just like a little insert there, or hole, that you just clip onto here. It is quite a steep ramp, is something I will say. I don't think that's any issue really with, I mean, the MC6, because of the way it is a fairly long wheelbase, it kind of, the reverse drops down. On a 1/10 rig, which is what this is meant for, that really won't be an issue. No strip bolts. All the bolts were good quality. All the threads were good quality. I love the little touches. You know, the arches going over the wheels, beadlock wheels as well. Not a lot more I can say about it. I'm looking forward to getting it out on a test with the 1/10s 4x4s and the MC6. So, you know, if you see this on eBay, because I haven't seen a lot of videos about these copy trailers, and I was a little bit worried about them, you know, spending money on it. But again, if you hang around, you can find them at a good price, and they are definitely worth the money. I'd be interested to hear from anyone with the proper RC four-wheel drive version, the Big Dog version, to see if it's any different. What's better, the instructions better, etc. You know, what's the difference between getting the cheap copy one on eBay and buying the expensive one? I'd be keen to know. Anyway, as always, thank you for watching. I know it's not been that exciting as a trailer, but I love them, so that's why you got a video. But hopefully it will be helpful for someone that wants to buy it or likes trailers, that they might decide, yes, that's the one for me. Thank you for watching as always. Thank you for your comments. Please like and subscribe. Stay safe, and we'll catch you soon.